If you're like me, you might have a dirty roof. Now, in some parts of the country, people don't have that problem. A lot of people, though, in the southern part of our country, really have a big problem with it. And I brought on the expert in soft wash, and his name is Jim McDonough. Jim, how are you?
I'm phenomenal again. Thank you for asking.
Veterans Cleaning Solutions is his company, and Jim is the expert. His whole team are experts on keeping your entire home clean, cleaning your siding and your roof. And I want to talk about how important it is to keep your roof clean. Why is it so critical to keep the shingles and the roof structure clean?
Very good. So the importance, let's talk about the importance of why it is to have a beautiful, clean roof. We're talking about the benefits here. Number one, it really starts with pride and ownership. We believe everybody deserves to pull into the driveway to a beautifully clean house that they love. So aesthetically is usually what people will look at. Yeah, this is growing on the roof and aesthetically it's unpleasing. But let's talk about the real benefits, the health benefits, the monetary benefits, the where it's going to hit you in the wallet over time if we don't address roof cleaning. All right. And so as we start to look at roof cleaning, yes, we can remove the bacteria that's up there. So the whole list of decomposers, whether it's going to be Gloeocapsomagma, it's going to be lichen, it's going to be moss, it could be in your valleys where you've got a large buildup of either pine needles, debris from trees, leaves, things like that. So we want to remove all the debris from the roof first. Clean out the gutters so we can have water that's going to flow down and away from the foundation of the house, not get stuck up there in those biomasses in your valley. So good roof maintenance is all about, again, cleaning off the roof and then removing everything from the gutter so water will flow down and away. But you may be left with these black streaks. And primarily, we see it on the north and west. It grows the best on the north and west. We see it the least on the south and east. May start out as little dots, then in that spotting, and then it may elongate where we get streaking. It starts to go across the entire house, the side of the roof, and then that piece starts to really form a mat, and then pretty soon the whole side is covered, and you'll see little light patches underneath your plumbing stacks, maybe along the top ridge where the roof is definitely a lighter color. Well, at that point, you've got decomposition going on, and this Gloeocapsomagma and especially lichen, when they show up, those are the worst of the decomposers. And these are decomposers. Anything that sits, that is unattended, and is not maintained, eventually will have a decomposer land on it. It's nature's way of breaking things down, and it will start to destroy your roof over time. All right, so it shortens the lifespan of the roof. Number one, to clean the benefits of cleaning the roof is aesthetics. Number two here is really going to be extending the life of your roof. It's just like changing the oil in your car. Every 3,000 miles, get your oil changed, and you can get hundreds of thousands of miles out of your engine. Well, if we clean the roof and keep it from ever getting to the point where there's this mat of material that's up there, and we do maintenance cleanings on them instead of restorations, now your roof will last easily through its warranty period and beyond, thus only really having to replace the roof based on storm damage. So that's a real big one there. But let's look at just some of the other monetary issues that are there. It maintains your high tax value. If you're going to sell the home, you'll be able to command a higher price because the home is clean and pristine. And when we look at the roof, we're having a tendency to look up. And rarely do most people look at their roof and really do an annual inspection. But it should be part of your home maintenance program because let's face it, your home is your biggest asset. We want to be able to help you get the maximum life out of your biggest asset, which is your home. And the problems that happen on the outside of the home and the inside of the home start up there on that roof. It's the largest surface on your home. It collects most of the bacteria spores that are up there. And then when it rains, they come off the roof. They're up there on the roof because the limestone aggregate is the food source. And so it likes moisture, it likes the limestone aggregate, and that bacteria is eating that limestone aggregate. When we sanitize and we kill all the bacteria up there, the aggregate will stay longer on the roof, which then extends the life or keeps the life of the roof to its normal warranty time period. Gloriocapsa and all the other decomposers will shorten that life period if you do not maintain your home, just like not changing the oil in your car. When it rains and it's windy, those spores for all of those decomposers come off the roof and they land on your sidewalks, your walkways, your driveways, your awnings, your windows, your eaves, your walls, everywhere around the surface of your home. It is airborne. You can't stop it. It's all over the Southeast, all up the East Coast, all up the West Coast. It's not as prominent in the middle portions of the nation here because it's our arid environment in those areas where you're going to deal more with non-organic or soiling that's on a home. But on the East Coast, West Coast, Southeast United States here, heavy with Gloriocapsa, high humidity, high heat, and just the ideal conditions for this to grow. Now, when those spores land on your sidewalk and driveway, you're walking them into your home. You are, your family is, your pets are, your children's friends, anybody that comes in the house. Every time you walk down to the mailbox, get your mail, you come back into the home, you're bringing those bacterial spores on your feet into the home. And this is how it manifests inside the home. Dark traffic lanes, in your carpet, on your tile and grout. This is where you get dirty grout lines in your tile and grout. And then in your shower, look at the shower pan. Hair products collect and hold on to the black areas in and around your drain. You'll see that. That's Gloriocapsa. That's all track-in, okay? This is what makes your mop water black. This is what makes your indoor air quality lower, all right? And so there's a lot of things that when we treat the outside, cleaning the home, cleaning the roof once every, treating it every year to prevent it is a fantastic way to maintain your roof. Restoring your roof every 5 years it gets to be pretty aggressive, but what it does though is it removes all of that bacteria that's up there that's causing the indoor environmental air quality to be affected. And so as we look at living in cleaner, healthier spaces, that's what we do, is we help you interior and exterior, because we're only talking exterior here today, but we're also the company that understands how to maintain the flooring and restore the floors and deep cleaning, because we know where the problem comes from, which is outside and on your roof.
It starts on the roof, everybody. Get your roof clean. For more information, all of Jim's information is located in the notes of this podcast. So to reach him, it's just a click away. Jim McDonough, thank you so much for joining me today on the program.
My pleasure, sir.